The Armenian National Committee of America is the largest and most influential Armenian-American grassroots political organization in the United States. Over the years, its most active local chapter, the ANC Glendale, has become an integral part of the community, working to establish a collaborative and amicable relationship among all of Glendale's residents. To that end, ANC Glendale has continued to invest considerable time and resources on establishing and nurturing ties with citizens, fellow organizations, community leaders, and elected officials. In the past 2 years, it has assumed ever more responsibility in acting as a liaison between community members and city officials, while also providing services meant to promote civic engagement and involvement, and finally, helping Glendale youth to achieve their full academic and leadership potential through education, training, and financial assistance. As an ardent supporter of city events, the ANC Glendale chapter has been a dedicated member of the Relay for Life, Unity Fest, and the Armenian Genocide Week of Remembrance planning committees, as well as being a longtime financial supporter of these events. ANC Glendale did not stop there, continuing its steadfast support of Sexual Awareness Month and the Jewels of Glendale, donating Armenian history books to the Glendale Unified School District, participating in Glendale's annual Cleanup Day, responding to President Obama's National Day of Service as part of Cans for the Cause, and, in the holiday spirit, donating over 3,000 food and clothing items to the Salvation Army of Glendale. In 2010, yet another successful blood drive was held in commemoration of the victims of the Armenian Genocide of 1915. With an unstable and dwindling blood supply in the state of California, the ANC made it a point to do its part in engaging the community to increase the blood supply, and as with every year that it has held the blood drive, it surpassed its blood donation goal. ANC Glendale's ongoing commitment to keeping community leaders abreast of the state of the Armenian American community in Glendale has led it to schedule regular meetings with elected officials and city representatives, endeavoring to facilitate a healthy exchange of ideas in our diverse city. Just one example of the ANC Glendale acting as a bridge in the community was when it organized a citywide survey to record and evaluate the opinions of Glendale citizens about the controversial smoking ban. It then presented its findings publicly to the Glendale City Council to aid them in better understanding voter sentiment as they voted on the issue. During this time, the ANC Glendale also responded to inflammatory statements made by Councilmember Dave Weaver to the Pasadena Weekly publication, invoking race as he discussed smoking in the city of Glendale. Another city department where the ANC Glendale has moved to establish an open dialogue is with the Glendale Police Department. It collaborated with GPD to create a recruitment video that emphasized the need for more Armenian Americans on the force. The ANC Glendale also plans to establish a sensitivity training program with the GPD for its officers by the end of 2010. At the outset of the federal suit filed by 5 current and former officers of the Glendale Police Department alleging discrimination, the ANC appeared before the Glendale City Council and in the strongest terms urged that city officials, and in fact all those concerned, refrain from making comments regarding the ultimate issues of the case. The ANC urged that the case be allowed to run its course and that its results, whatever they may be used to improve the relations within the community rather than inflame them. One of ANC Glendale's foundational purposes has been to engage Glendale citizens in civic and political life. With this in mind, voter registration has been at the forefront of the Glendale chapter's efforts. The ANC has established a committee of activists that have helped to register hundreds of new voters, and with that, has helped to make Glendale a vibrant center of politics and civic activism. The ANC Glendale also established the monthly dinner series that allowed community members to meet with and speak to local leaders. The dinners have featured prominent criminal defense attorney Gado Khazarian, Glendale Police Chief Ron DePampa, and former State Assembly member and current Los Angeles City Council member Paul Krikorian. Additionally, there were 2 wine and cheese socials that were organized at the homes of generous ANC supporters, where financial contributions made at the event were put toward assisting ANC Glendale's community and youth programs. The successful dinner and wine and cheese series will continue in the future with more opportunities for community members and leaders to interact and exchange ideas in a casual setting. Acknowledging the importance of having a complete count of our community, the ANC Glendale served on the Glendale Complete Count Committee and chaired the Armenian Subcommittee. Outreach efforts included implementing a census awareness campaign, hosting 2 community forums, producing and airing television ads, appearing on various Armenian television shows, and working with the press to get the word out. Looking to fill a gap, the ANC Glendale teamed up with the Armenian Bar Association and Neighborhood Legal Services of LA County to offer free legal clinics to members of the local community that would otherwise have limited access to such services. In light of the success of the initial 2 clinics, ANC Glendale, along with its partners, made the program a permanent part of their work in the city of Glendale. Recognizing the tremendously positive impact it can have, the ANC Glendale has spent considerable resources on helping youth in Glendale. The internship program, now in its 4th year, is the cornerstone of this effort. Every school semester and each summer, students from Glendale participate in what can be called a crash course in leadership, responsibility, and teamwork. Weekly workshops give the interns an insight into the workings of the city of Glendale and expose them to the needs of the community. During these workshops, interns learn about political campaigning, grassroots advocacy, city issues, resume writing and interviewing skills, and media outreach. To put their newly learned skills to use, ANC Glendale interns traveled to Sacramento and Washington, D.C. to speak with members of the state legislature and Congress during the ANCA's annual advocacy days. The invaluable experience gained by the real-life application of what they have learned has made graduates of the ANC Glendale internship program ready and equipped activists with the tools needed to succeed. The incredible success of the internship program can be attested to by the success of its graduates. A number of them have gone on to work on political campaigns, ANC Glendale subcommittees, ANC Western Region internships, the ANCA Leo Sarkisian internship and Capital Gateway program in Washington, D.C., as well as serving on various city commissions.
Being a new graduate from high school, it was a really good experience for me to I consider it my first stepping stone into the real world.
ANC taught me to be a better person, made me more organized, helped my public speaking skills, and overall helped with everything.
Thank you for the experience, and I hope that as the new generation we can be as sufficient and make a change in the future also.
You cannot get the same education as an hands-on experience you receive here at this internship.
The ANC instilled in me the values that I will carry on with me through the rest of my life, giving back to my community, the importance of voting and being an active community member. No matter where I am in my life, no matter what I'm doing, that's going to be something that's going to come first on my list.
ANC Glendale became sort of a stepping stone for my future and my future within the Armenian American community.
And I love ANC, and it's some organization that I'm going to work for the rest of my life.
I'm thankful for ancg and everything they've done for me, and they've truly provided me with the best.
The ANC Glendale also hosted a town hall meeting with the CEO of Vivacell MTS, Ralph Yirikian, attended by over 50 local youth, where Mr. Yirikian spoke about civic and corporate responsibility, corporate etiquette, and the structure of Vivacell. In furthering its involvement with the youth, the ANC Glendale has partnered with the Glendale Youth Alliance for the past 2 years to help GYA achieve its goal of giving opportunities to youth in Glendale who would otherwise not have them. Local students are placed at the ANC Glendale office and must complete 160 hours of work, coordinating events and community forums, as well as assisting ANC Glendale with various outreach and education initiatives. The most ambitious project of the ANC Glendale is the Path to College program. In its pilot stage, the ANC Glendale, in partnership with the Glendale Unified School District, hopes to fill a gap in educating non-English speaking parents about the opportunities for higher education that are available to their children. The ANC Glendale realizes that the financial burden of college can be overwhelming for some, and so it sponsored 2 external scholarships through Glendale Youth Alliance and the Crescenta Valley High School Falcon Award in hopes of lessening the worry of having to pay for school. In that light, a very exciting development in 2010 has been the realization of a long-time goal of the ANC Glendale, as it established its own scholarship program in the Youth Activist Scholarship Fund. As it takes yet another step in assisting youth to achieve the invaluable milestone of a college education, the ANC Glendale welcomes the community to take an active role in helping every youth from Glendale to get a college education. for youth to use after school and for extracurricular activities that will be held there, the center will be the nucleus for an invigorated and engaged Glendale community. From its new and centrally located base, the ANC will continue to serve Glendale with the same dedication as all community members have come to expect over the past many years.